Hello, my name is Katy Lorena Arrieta Rodriguez, and together with my partner Carmen Daniela Romero Larios, we will talk about e-commerce, business, and technology, which implies its definition, the type of electronic commerce, e-commerce business model, and the income model by electronic commerce. But what is e-commerce? E-commerce it is the activity that allows the trade of product and service from digital media such as web page, mobile application, and social network. Today, electronic commerce it is fascinating combination of business model and new new information technologies, which has grown in recent years at a very high scale due to its constant and new use. Let's start with a basic understanding of the type of e-commerce and then describe the revenue and business model of e-commerce. Next,
Type of e-commerce. The three main categories of the e-commerce transaction are business-to-consumer e-commerce, business-to-business e-commerce, and consumer-to-consumer e-commerce. Business-to-consumer electronic commerce involves the retailing of products and services to individual buyers at example Google, Amazon, and Carrefour. Business-to-business electronic consumer commerce involves the sale of the goods and services between businesses. The Connect website provides and sells chemical and plastic in the example of the business-to-business e-commerce. Consumer-to-consumer electronic commerce involves consumers selling directly to consumers, for example, eBay or Wordpod, along establishing consumer-to-consumer relationship, and it is individuals themselves who offer their products and set prices, and it is individuals who purchase the goods. Another way to classify e-commerce transactions in terms of the platform used by to the participant in transaction. Until recently, most e-commerce transactions were conducted using the personal computer connected to the internet through wired nets.
okay, e-commerce business model. Some of the most important internet business model to emerge. Everyone in one way or another use the internet to add additional value to existing product and service or to lay the foundation for new product and service. Some of them are portal, e-tailer, content providers, transaction broker. A portal such as Google, Bing, Yahoo, MSN, and AOL offer powerful web search tools as well as an integrated package of content and services such as new email, instant messaging, map, calendar, shopping, music, download, video, streaming, and more all in one place. E-tailer. Only retail stores, often called e-tailer, come in all sizes from the giant Amazon with 2010 revenue or more than $24 billion to a small local store that have website. An e-tailer is similar to a physical store, except that consumers only need to connect to the internet to check their inventory and place an order. A content provider. A content provider manages access to a central data repository. A provider is a part of an Android application and often provides its own UI for working with the data. However, content providers are primarily intended for use by other applications that access the provider using a provider client object. A transaction broker. A transaction broker is a licensed real estate agent who is a neutral third party in a transaction. He or she provides service to facilitate the closing of a deal, but is not acting on behalf of any particular client. The main job of the transaction broker is to help with tasks that may be difficult for a buyer or seller to perform on their own.
Find
Next,
by Make Maker creates a digital innovation where the buyer and seller can meet, display products, share for products, and set price. Develop proposition online Made Maker is that they provide a platform where the seller can easily showcase their products and where buyers can buy di- directly from the seller. Sets survey provided survey provider offer survey online similarly a survey provider is the provider that provides IT solutions and surveys to the end user or the organization. This broader incorporate all the IT companies that provide products and solutions through survey that they are on demand, paid as you go, or hybrid delivery model. Communicator provided said was create an online digital innovation where people with the similar interests uh, contracts, buy and sell goods, share interests for communicating with the like-minded people, receiving information related to the interests and even fantasy by adopting online personality called avatar, social networking sites like Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter have been the faster growing website in the recent years. Next, next.
okay, e-commerce revenue model. Um, a firm revenue model describes how the firm will earn revenue, generate profit, and produce a superior return on investment. Although there are many different e-commerce revenue models that have been developed, most companies rely on one or some combination of the following six revenue models: advertising, sales, subscription, free premium, subscription with, and affiliate. Advertising revenue model. In the advertising revenue model, a website generates revenue by attracting a large audience of visitors who may then be exposed to ads. The ad model is the most widely used revenue model in e-commerce, and possibly without ad revenue, the web would be a very different experience than it is now. Sale revenue model. In the sale revenue model, companies earn income by selling good information or service to consumers. Companies like Amazon, which sell book, music, and other products, Eldobin.com and Gat.com, all have sale revenue model. Content providers make money by charging for download of entire files, such as music track, iTunes Store or book, or for downloading music and or video stream TV show from Hulu.com. A subscription revenue model. They are established space where the client Pay to access more applicability to tool on our website. An example in the LinkedIn social network, in which the client initially subscribe and can generate group conversation. If you want to dig deeper, you can download article, book, and so on by paging for it. Next.
Free and freeview income model. In freeview review model, companies offer basic service or content for free while sharing previews for advanced or special features. For example, Google offers free ads but charges for premium service. 2. Transaction-free income model. In the transaction-free review model, a business review feed or any bill for executing a transaction. For example, if I offer online actions, marketplace, and receive a small transaction fee from seller if the seller ends successfully selling an item. E. Trade and online stockbroker receive transaction fee every time it experiences a stock transaction on behalf of the client. A paid income model. In the affiliate review model, websites called affiliate websites send the visitor to other websites in exchange for re- referral fees and percent of results sold review. For example, my point make money connecting business with the potential customer by offering a special offer to their members. Thank you.
Thank you.